folks, welcome back. That's right. Why haven't I been filming the animals? You guys have been asking. You've been commenting. I'll put up a bunch of comments here. You can see them all. There's dozens of them, of you guys asking, where are the animals? What are you going to do with the animals? Why haven't you been filming the animals? Are they all dead? Did you sell them all? No. We've just been busy with everything else, and there honestly hasn't been a whole lot going on with the animals yet. We are going to completely build them a new enclosure with new structures and new everything at the new property, which we will show you that property later today and give you guys the layout, and then I want you guys to give me your feedback on that. But as far as the animals go, Ralph's still chilling. He's still doing Ralph things. Right? Nothing's wrong with him. I don't know, like, I mean, I haven't shown them in a little while, but I was like, again, Ralph, right here, buddy? He's letting it eat. I was like, you know, we take care of him every day. I come out here, I feed him, and then we usually go film. We also haven't been filming a ton of videos at my house, minus, you know, a couple pew-pew videos and stuff like that. But for the most part, we haven't really been doing much down here, so I'll take responsibility. It's my fault. I should be keeping you guys updated, keep showing you guys the animals, because I know how much you guys love this big sheep right here. Hey, how you doing, sheep? See how nice she is now? See, we've developed a bond here, even though I'm probably going to sell her here. But Ralph, we're not going to sell big boy Ralph. He's still doing big boy Ralph things. He's still doing good. So today's agenda, obviously give you guys a major update with the animals, let you guys see Dale's pretty face and Rick's pretty face, and all the donkeys are down here. Hey, how you doing, little ass? And Felicia and Tiffany. You guys having a good time? Hey, how you doing? See, these guys are all alive and well. And then we got Steve. He's still doing Steve things. Carlos, he's still hung per usual. Look at them lips, Ralphie. Ralphie. Hey, put the foot down. Put the foot down. He's hungry. He wants a Scooby snack. So we are going to feed these guys, take care of them. What we're going to do today, though, like I said, we're going to go to the new property where the new house is built, and all you guys have been asking what we're going to be doing with the animals. Are we keeping them? Are we selling them? What are the new pens going to look like? Are we going to build them any new barns? We're going to give you guys all the answers to those questions in today's video. And we also have still an obnoxious amount of chickens that are laying an obnoxious amount of eggs. You'll see that later, too. As all you guys hating when I got all these chickens. Flair, why you need all these chickens? And now you guys can't even get them at the freaking store. That's right. Your boy's making like 50 eggs a day right now. Well, I'm not. These guys are. They're making like 50 eggs a day. So we're gonna feed them, take care of everything. What we're also gonna do is explain some of the things. If you guys, I mean, unless you're new here, this was my first shot at having animals in a farm of any sort, right? I'm from the city. Obviously I love hunting and fishing, but I was from the city. Like, I didn't grow up in the country at all. I didn't have farm animals. I didn't live on an acreage or anything. I lived in the middle of a neighborhood. So what you're seeing right here was your boy's first attempt at animal enclosuring. Yeah, we've learned a lot, all right? Well, and when you have this guy, I mean, look at that fence, the gate right there. What are you supposed to do when you got them crazy eyes? You got that gate right, like, there's only so much you can do, okay? You know, I built this thing to pen up Rick and some other small tame animals, like these donkeys, and then someone's bright idea was to get a freaking camel. And then all just went to after that. So, yes, we are going to be building a better, improved, stronger enclosure. So we're going to go through and feed them, water them, take care of them, and I'm going to give you guys the full routine, and I'm going to explain to you guys the disadvantages of how we have this one set up, and then we will go to the new property, and I'll explain to you how we're going to set up the new property for the animals to make it more efficient, quicker, not needing less people to accomplish the jobs, and all that fun stuff. What's Carlos doing?
Look how fluffy he is.
Carlos, you got your winter coat on, buddy.
He's all fuzzy.
How's it going? You being a good boy? Hey, it's been morning for 4 hours. All right, let's feed these guys. All right, so starting off, we gotta get rid of these damn turkeys.
Yeah,
they ain't do nothing. Hey! This is what I have to deal with. I get harassed every time I want to feed them. I want one of them to turn out like the big turkey that we had, Pedro. Pedro, but I don't know if they're just. How long does it take for them to look like Pedro? A year or two? We've had these, not quite a year. We got them at Tractor Supply.
We got all hens left here.
You think there's just hens? Yeah. No beards? All right. Hey, move it or lose it, sister. Hey, come on. Hey, get down. Hey, you too. Oh, dude, that hurts so much worse than you think. Hey. See, so first thing we gotta do is catch, clean, cook these turkeys. Hey, let me at least get the feed pail. All right, you guys can have that one. Right now, our system's not bad. I don't know if I would come up with a better system. The reason why the grain bins are here and not closer is because Ralph, look at Ralph. Oh.
Is he high-sticking?
Hey. He's high-sticking Carol. He'll just reach over and get it. Ideally, if these were right next to the fence, it'd be a little bit more efficient. We wouldn't have to walk quite as far to feed them. But since big boy Ralph happens to be 9 foot tall, we have to do that. So, hey. No, here, come over here. I don't know how to fix the high stick, and that's something that's probably going to stay with us here.
He's pissed.
Hey, take the grain. There it is. Okay. Trough-wise, our troughs aren't terrible. You could probably build some new ones, some bigger ones. This was also out of scrap wood that we had laying around, and they also get destroyed. So you don't really need something super nice. They make really nice plastic ones with metal legs. Big boy Ralph, he'll just sit on them anyway. So maybe we can build something like these ones need to drain the water a little bit better. You can see there's some ice formed on them. Other than that, there's not much I'd really change here. So let's go give them another couple scoops here. It would be nice if we had some type of machinery that went in the back of an ATV or something, and you could just drive by, hit it, and it just like fills a whole trough, and then you leave. It'd be a little bit more efficient. Hey, I said go to the other one. But like I said, this isn't that bad. You see the donkeys, they know. Look, they know to stay over here. But then, watch big boy Ralph. He's gonna come over. He's gonna lay down the law. Ralphie? Hey, oh, Ralphie? Hey. No high sticking. No. Why do we have this thing?
Get rid of this camel.
Hey. Come over
Sell
here.
him.
Come over here.
He's pissed.
Hey, he's gonna high stick me too.
Yeah.
Golly. All right,
Yeah,
here you go,
nice
donkeys. There you go. Here, I got a little bit left. We'll go over here. So yeah, I mean, normal chaotic feeding. Not much has changed there. There you go, donkeys.
Oh God.
Why are you following me? Leave the donkeys alone, buddy. Should we get you your own pen?
I think
That's an option. An option is you and Carol can hang out together, because Carol will beat his ass. Carol don't take no shit, all right? Everyone else is scared of Ralph, understandably. Rick's not all that scared. You could probably put Rick with him. Maybe we put the donkey. So here's my idea at the new place, which we'll get into later. I want to have the YouTube zoo, the current zoo we have, and then I want one for Brooklyn. Obviously, Brooklyn would not be okay going in this pen with Ralph.
Yeah.
So I'd like to get her some small goats, like
Petting
pygmy goats, and these donkeys would probably be okay too. They're pretty chill, as long as they don't kick her. You know, have something that she can go in and interact with the animals and hang out and experience farm life. Right now, her experience of farm life is being 20 feet away because you got the camel. So the chances that we build Brooklyn her own little like half-acre petting zoo, pretty high, and then we can put Ralph and all the fun. I think they're still fun. Just because, you know, nothing lights you up like a little danger in the morning. You know, you don't even need coffee. It's like you almost got high stick by a camel. Like, that will wake you right up. So I still want to keep him and keep all the other animals as well. But these guys are just so freaking nice. Hi, buddy. Hi, little ass. Hey, what's your problem?
Little ass.
Hey. All right, I'll pet your mom. Okay, all right, so these guys are fed. These chickens are making quite the ruckus. They might be out of water. They got some water. That's the other thing. It's automatic waters. Year-round automatic waters. We are going to figure out how to do it. A lot of them, you have to run the water underground, shoot it up through like a pad of concrete, which we are going to investigate that tactic. Because right now, having to walk in their pen and fill up their water trough hey, get out, Junior. Hey, get down. It's not all that enjoyable. Like I said, I enjoy taking care of the animals, but the days that I'm busy, I want it to be quick, whether it's myself or somebody else taking care of them. I want it to be quick and efficient so we can get in and out in like 10 minutes, and then we're good for the rest of the day. So now we're gonna walk in here. So there's two problems. Well, there's more than that. There's a lot of problems with this pen. What's that little sheep doing? Hey, buddy, there's no grain over there. You gotta go by your mom. See, like, she wouldn't cause any harm in Brooklyn's petting zoo.
Yeah.
That camel, on the other hand, is a little sketch. So, two problems with this pen. Feed and water. Not the feed that you guys just saw. We're talking about the hay. Also this. This is what happens when stuff's overgrazed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build pastures, like sectioned pastures, so when the grass gets nibbled down, we can move them so it doesn't turn into this. Because once you have this, it's really hard to grow grass again because there's no seeds left because they ate it all and it all just washes away. So for feeding wise, you've got their hay and you've got their water, both of which are really far in their pen. Now, we can move that hay wherever we want, but the problem is you still need a skid loader to load it. When you come in here with the skid loader, you have to feed the animals on this side, and you have to shut that gate that Ralph kicked in. Push everybody to that side, so that way when you open that gate to bring the skid loader in, big boy Rick, like him, he doesn't escape. It's a two-man deal for the most part. I've done it by myself several times. It's just not that enjoyable, and it takes a long time. So we want to design something that we can go in, dump the bale of hay without having to go inside the animal pasture. So we're thinking kind of like a gate situation. Like I'll show you over here. So like a gate would be maybe right here. Like you take that gate and you put it right there, and then you build out like a little block. You take that feeder, you put it in there. So that way you lock the animals out, you open the gate, you set the bale, you shut the gate, then you open the gate for the animals. So you never have to bring the skid loader inside of the animal pen, because that's just never a good idea, is it? No. So that's one idea to solve the hay issue of having 2 people. The other thing, and it's not the end of the world, but every day in the winter, I have to come in here and turn on this water, which again, isn't the end of the world, but it does take some time. And we want to build a shade shack so you don't get all this, you know, weed growth and mold growth, all that stuff. What that is, you can see all the hay. It's when they grab hay, they come over here, they put it in there, creates an algae bloom. There's not a whole lot you can do to fix it other than to try to get it out of the sunlight. So that is the south. So ideally, if I was to do it again, I would put it back here, out of the sun. But what we want to do is we want this spigot to be accessible from outside the pen. So you guys see how I feed them from outside the pen with grain, shaking it around. I also want to be able to reach over the fence, flip up the hydrant, fill up their water, and not have to go inside. The other reason being, you've seen Ralph. He gets all horny and high sticking and whatnot. It's a liability, okay? Whether it's me, whether it's a farmhand, whether it's somebody taking care of the animals. Last thing I want is somebody getting hurt out on the farm. So if I can minimize the amount of times that somebody has to enter the pen with big old high sticking Ralph, the better off we are. So at the new place, I want to design it so we can put hay in from the outside of the pen, and we can turn on their water from outside of the pen, on top of developing an automatic water system that will work in the winter that won't freeze. Then it's even less maintenance than what it currently is right now. So that's kind of the rundown with this pen. There's not a ton of other issues. We are going to take these red barns with us. So I know you guys are thinking, Flair, you need to build them a one big barn. And I agree. Here's a couple problems with that. One, the city needs a permit for it. Yeah, I know. An animal barn, city needs a permit. So not only do we have to get it designed and get it done up by, you know, like a little architect, and then submit the plans for approval. The problem is, I don't know personally where I want the big barn, how big the barn should be. Are the animals even going to use the barn? Because right now, they hardly even use these suckers. I mean, unless it's really, really, really cold and rainy, they're farm animals, dude. They just go do farm animal things, okay? So it's like, what's the point of spending $25,000, $30,000 on a barn, filing for permits, going through the whole shebang, and then building something that either they're not going to use all that often, or I'm going to be like, man, I really wish this barn was over here. You know, all the things, right? So that when we designed this animal pen, there's a ton of things that looking back, I would change. We are going to go through the same things at the new place. That's part of it. It's called living in it, right? So same thing with the house. We're designing the house and we're picking out furniture, we're doing all that stuff, but we're not hanging artwork, we're not decorating, we're not doing any of that because it's like, we don't know what we want where. Same thing applies to this farm here. So what we're going to do at the new house is give them the pasture, take these red barns, 2, and then we built that one for Ralph. We'll try to take that one as well. That way they have a place, and if we decide, hey, all these animals need one giant barn, then we'll build it. That's the other thing. We're talking about splitting up these animals already, right? Having Brooklyn's petting zoo and having the wild petting zoo. So you may not need one big structure, because that would be the worst thing ever. Spend $30,000 on a structure and then only have like 4 animals in there because the rest of them are in the other pen. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot going on. But I do want you guys' suggestions in the comment section down below of how you would do it. For now, we're going to bring all the temporary mobile buildings because we don't need permits for that, and live in it and see how it goes. And eventually, I would love to build them a really big barn. So that's the big animals. Big Dale, you'll be in Brooklyn's petting zoo. Rick, fluffy. You ain't gonna be in it. Rick cannot be trusted. No. Look at him.
Dale can.
Dale, you can be in the petting zoo, Dale. Dale would love the petting zoo. All right, so we're gonna go now to the chicken area. And the chicken area, just like this area, has its flaws. And we are going to go through those today. Like I said, get you guys' comments and suggestions. And then we're going to head to the new property and design the new animal pasture for all these guys. And like I said, you guys comment down below what you guys want it to look like in your suggestions. Let's go collect some eggs. All right, got the big old egg basket collector. So, issue number 1. Honestly, knock on wood, we haven't had that many casualties. But building some type of big aviary would be kind of cool. That was our half-trying aviary. It didn't really work that great. My idea, you ready for it? Go get the posts from the ranch. Them suckers are 8 foot tall. And we'll put metal posts in, and then we can wrap it in the woven wire that the ranch has, and then come back and put that fine stuff. And then you've got, just like that, double layer, be even stronger and be 8 foot tall. I think it'd be pretty bulletproof then. If we should do an aviary. I mean, like I said, we haven't had that much bad luck here, even just with this little electric fence. To my knowledge, nothing has come in here and KO'd anything. See, what was I just saying? We have 0 power in here.
Really? Rick,
how does this happen to me? So these are the electrical is a big problem with this because we have 27 electric cords or like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no power in here. Look at them laying though, dude. These guys are on a schedule. They are ready to freaking go, dude.
They're just dumping eggs, huh?
You know who this is?
Is that Gimpy?
That's Gimpy. You guys remember Gimpy? My trapping chicken? Remember his leg got cut in the trap and I cut it off and I cauterized it? Look, he's fine. It's been like 2 months. He's alive. That's Gimpy.
Yeah, he knows how to.
You think Gimpy lays eggs? No way.
He's got to.
No way, Gimpy! He's my trapping chicken. How you doing, buddy? I'll put you back. But look at the women. Look at them getting it, dude. Dude, we're running a freaking factory out here. Here you go, Gimpy. And we have one deceased chicken. I jinxed myself. I haven't had one dead chicken yet.
Power went out, it got cold or what?
No, it's not. It wasn't that cold. I mean, you couldn't even see your breath. That's the first dead chicken. I've cauterized that one's leg and it made it. And this one died. Problem number one with the chicken coop, power. I mean, look at our electrical situation. It looks like Buddy from the frickin' Christmas Vacation. You know, he's got, hey, you calm down. So he didn't die from the cold. We have water outside, so it didn't die from not having water. That feed bin is filled with food. But similar to the big animals, I'd like to find a way to get these guys automatic water year round. Automatic water in the warm months, it's not difficult. You just put an automatic water on it. But in the winter, it's difficult. And then for feed, our feed system's not bad. That lasts like almost a week. This is proving my point of what the issues we have right now, which is crazy. I've never come in here and not had power. I've had some cords get unplugged and stuff get tripped, but I've never come in here and not had a single lamp on. So now I'll let you guys finish what you got situating, brewing up there. We got to go figure out this power. I don't see any power here. What are you guys doing? Look how many chickens we got. They're not even laying. They're done. They said they're off duty. Look at Ralph. What's he doing? See, you wonder where my fence is all messed up.
We can't put the
So I noticed that was a little frozen, so I knew the power was not great. Okay, we don't have power there. So if we don't have power there,
that's good.
I mean that looks really good,
That's
doesn't it?
Burnt up bad, yeah.
That thing's melted together. So you see our problem that we have here. Yeah. All right, we taking guesses? What do you think's going on back here? Well, the outlet's not working, so I can tell you that. There it is, power. It was just tripped, GF5 was tripped. You got juice now, buddy.
All right. Back in business.
So you see, that's why you have to come check the animals every day, because all of a sudden, your electricity decides to stop electricity things, and then everything dies. If you're not paying attention, stuff dies. So what I want to do, instead of running extension cords a quarter mile through my property, is I want to trench the power, because when you trench it, it has less likelihood of obviously getting wet and burning up, because it's not an extension cord, it's buried. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trench power to the chicken coop, to each pen, instead of running these cords everywhere, okay? So these are the things, I wanna make sure that the power's working right here. Those are the things that we're gonna work on, is getting the water trenched where you want it instead of running hoses, because hoses and extension cords will break. Oh yeah, we're glowing now, boys. I don't know about that fried piece over there, but we're glowing. The fact that this place had to start on fire is pretty incredible, honestly. We got some power. So yeah, I bet it's the timer.
Yeah, the timer's probably off, huh?
Hey, what up, Junior? Ladies, no sweat, we got it. Electrician Beefcake here. We got her situated. Are we kicking all the hens out of here?
Yeah, we got it. We gotta get the eggs.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 dozen. I got 28 now. I'm scared. Hey, little mama. You're all right, little mama. Here, go do your business.
Oh, that's a Gimpy.
Is that Gimpy was laying, bro? Sorry, Gimpy. Gimpy still got that spunk, dude.
Yeah.
Gimpy don't play. All right, 30, 34. Hey! What did I say? Hey, you little f***er. Quit. Go on this one. 34. Hey, she's coming back.
Come back out of there.
Is it 34? 38.
38.
38, 40, 42, 44. You want to scoot? How about you scoot? There it is. Get on out. You got it. All right. That's 4 dozen. Okay, 50, 52, 54, 58, 62. This is 2 days worth, by the way. Oh, you were hiding the freaking mother load. 70. This might be the biggest haul. 72, 74. 74 eggs in 48 hours. You guys be hating on this operation we got going.
We're raking it in.
All you Californians are crying right now in the comments. You guys can't even buy these suckers. All right, you guys got power, you got water. These guys are set. So you can see the frustrations and complications that we have on this farm. Again, some of it could be solved. We don't have to move to solve them, but we just got to the point where it's so much upkeep, we're like, just leave it. Let's just run extension cords as is. It's not a big deal. But when we build this new pen, it's gonna be perfect. There's gonna be a power box right inside the chicken coop with maybe one extension cord that runs inside there, and that's freaking it. And they'll all be sealed up and we'll be good to go. So we got hella eggs. Everything is fed and taken care of. We'll see you guys at the new property. Shoo! All right, well, we are at the new house. This is the fixer-upper haunted house that we have been fixing up on the Beefcake Construction channel. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I highly suggest it. We also put in this nice French drain and laid a ton of pipe. And now this road actually looks pretty decent in comparison to what you're gonna see down there that has not been graded or drained properly. We did this road because it's the access road. It looks really good. But I wanna give you guys a very, very quick update in this house and what it's looking like now. And like I said, if you wanna see each and every episode play-by-play as we fix this thing up, it's over on the Beefcake Construction channel. And then we're gonna head down to where we're gonna put the animals. So what we're working on right now, I mean, it looks a lot different. There was a fireplace here. This wasn't here. There used to be a closet right here. Like I said, we're gonna go fast. We put down some new subfloor. The kitchen, this was a load-bearing wall here. We blew that out, so it's all connected into one. We gutted every bathroom, every bedroom. So it's got a new tub shower, new toilets. We got new drywall ceiling. We still have to put carpet down. But you can see they're prepping for paint. They're getting some stuff worked on today. The whole kitchen, obviously, gutted. We put all new power in, all new plumbing as well. So another bedroom, same thing. When we put all new baseboard down, put all new trim down. We've been doing a lot. Same thing in this bedroom, all trimmed out, all new ceiling, so it's looking good. This guy is ready to rock and roll. And then we've got master, which is a really big bedroom here, completely gutted. We resized some of these doors here for barn doors, and then same thing in the bathroom. Gutted all this out. We've got it is really hot right here. Come stand in here, tell me what's going on. It's like 92 degrees in this room. Is it just hot? Oh, that's gonna be nice while you're pooping, dude. Yeah, nice and warm. So we're gonna tile this, we're gonna tile the floor, we're gonna make it look really nice. So we've gutted everything. It's a full, it's not just put lipstick on a pig, it's kill the pig and go buy something different. They're getting ready to paint the front doors, both front doors, and then downstairs we've got set up right now as a painting booth. Actually, I'm not gonna go down there all the way, but you can see there's a lot going on. We got painting stuff happening down here. All the doors are getting sprayed. We bought all new doors to hang, and drywallers are working on taping and mudding today, texturing, and then we should be painting soon. So again, if you guys want to see all the play-by-play with all that stuff, so the Beefcake Construction channel, we've been doing a ton of work. This room right back here, we got laundry hooked up, we plumbed it, got the electrical done, so we'll have a nice laundry room, which before it was down in the dungeon. So we're not doing anything on the exterior right now. Maybe over the summer we can chip away at, I don't know, you could paint it, and the exterior's not that bad though.
All the brick and stuff.
Yeah, we'll clean it up. And all the landscaping. We'll redo all the landscaping as well. So that's just a quick update here. Since we were up here, the guys are working on some stuff. I want to give you guys a little update. So if you guys are interested in the renovation, the construction stuff, Beefcake Construction channel on YouTube has what you need. It's got everything in it. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take you down. Like I said, this is the old haunted house. It's gonna be the house that Macy and I live in for probably a month, month and a half, depending how long the main house takes, which we'll go walk through that main house real fast as well. Give you guys some updates. I think there's a lot happening right now. But that's the trench, all that nice white rock. Look at that trench. It's a nice looking trench. You guys, if you want to watch 45 minutes of us laying pipe, you can. It's on YouTube. So we'll come down this hill here, in case you guys are new here and don't have quite a good concept of the layout of this property. The old house is kind of up off the road, and then you come down here, and there's the new house, and then we also have the shop, which they're still finishing up right there. So you got the shop over there, and then you got the main house straight in front of us. I'll go show you where the animals are gonna be. Well, it rained a lot, like a lot. We got 5 people working on the shop, about 17 working on my house, and then about 6 in the other house. That was the only way we could have done that. Dude, there's a literal lake in the front yard. So we designed the shop so you could drive around it. So now you can see, hey, how's it going? Oh, they're at lunch. now we're sneaking through around back. And so now, every day when we go check on the animals, what we'll do, you'll grab whatever side-by-sides in the shop that you want. You'll come through here, and then you got to find that nice road we built at one point.
Really?
It's a little greasy. Look out. I haven't driven this before, so I hope there's not like any fencing or anything. So this will all be groomed and looking nice. We'll come down through here. Just like a little pasture area here. You could definitely, maybe the chickens could go here. You know, it's not open. It's pretty covered. But there's Brad's house. I had no idea that that Chad covered the road. But yeah, there's the fence line's right there. Yeah. All right. Well, see, this is why you do these things. You got to figure these things out. I would have came down here to build the fence and not realize I don't even have a road to get down here yet. Alright, we gotta go back to the water again. Yeah. This thing's a beast, dude. Oh, I don't know if we're getting back up that hill. Oh, there's a T-post. There's a T-post. This is a mess, dude. This is a mess. Oh, we're in a rut somehow. All right, easy.
Oh, we're sliding sideways.
Easy there, buckaroo. You just stay nice and straight. All right, so right now we're kind of in like the middle of the animal pasture, actually. I was hoping to kind of go from the main entrance and work our way out. So I'll go down here and show you guys around. But this would be a nice little grazing hill for them. One of the pastures they could have. So this tree line's pretty much, you know, gonna be the edge of the pasture. And all the pasture grass is kind of where we're at and behind us a little bit. There's the well. So we can get, remember we were talking about how inconvenient the water is? So we can tap from there and put hydrants wherever we want. All right, so yeah, there was definitely this is a crossing. This fence, like, I don't remember putting this feeder next to the fence. Like, maybe I did. Anyways, hey, look at that house. So there's the house, okay? You see that house up on the hill, and then the shop is through those trees. So right here, what you're looking at, all these hills and all this all the way around where we came from is pasture. So what we have to do is we need to divide it up in a few different sections and get it to the point where we know where everything's going to be. So if we walk, maybe these trees weren't here. I don't know what's going on. I used to be able to drive all the way down here. Now I'm like, oh, there's a fence here and I didn't know about, and there's trees I didn't know about. It's like, we got to burn those and get rid of them because those aren't good for nothing. Yeah, I guess the goats could go hang out in these trees. So yeah, this fence right here, see, we'll have to take this fence down because this is not my property line. Right here. My property line is this tree line that goes back, and where we got stuck and turned around, there's like a white post in the ground over there. My plan, yeah, we might just. Also,
Trespass?
What's staying in there? I guess the horse people probably put that up.
Oh, it probably was.
It was probably the horse guy. So we'll yank hey, free T-post, I'll take it. So we'll probably take that fence down because we don't really need it. So the dry lot, as I call it, which is basically the flat ground. Look at that buck turd. She is kind of where we have the animals now, right? Down, flat ground with barns, and then up the hills as pasture. It's gonna be fairly similar. And so what I'm imagining in my head is that this is where the barns will be. So this is all flat. All this right here is nice and flat. And it actually kind of funnels kind of where that side by side is because of this tree line right here, which we could use as kind of a natural break where we could run the pasture on the other side of the trees, and we could either give the animals the trees for their dry lot so they have some nice shade, or we could put it on the pasture side, whatever's probably easiest. But this is big, open, and flat, like real big. And then when Brad's in his house sipping his coffee, he can look straight down and see Ralph. What do you see here? Nice rubby? That looks freaking fresh too. Holy smokes. How'd he get up that high?
I don't know.
Standing on his hind legs? So anyways, this is so now you see the shop up there. So this is kind of where, we'll come take out some of these twigs and we'll, end up mowing some of it down a little bit. But my plan is, now that I have to build a new road, I didn't know about, no big deal, we have the equipment, but we are gonna have to build a new serious road, knock out a bunch of those trees, and put here. So our plan is to have a lane that we can drive in at all times. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a fence that goes along these trees. It follows these trees all the way down, and then we're gonna have like a 20-foot road, and then there's gonna be more fence that runs here that keeps them here. The reason being, just like we have at the animals now, where we pull down on the road, but the animals are on one side and then the chickens are on the left. Well, where the chickens are going to be is going to be up in there. So we're not going to put the chickens up there. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'll be able to drive a truck straight down here and all your animals will be here, but you'll be able to drive a truck all the way around the entire property. So that way the animal pen doesn't prohibit you from doing a lap, whether you're driving dirt bikes for fun or you want to go check on everything and bring equipment around. We don't want it to where you're going through animal gates and pastures to get to places. We want to make it sure that it's nice and open. And so that's what we're actually going to plan on doing, is making a highway in between two fences that go all the way around. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to make it where if there's a gate right here that opens into the pasture, what it'll do is it'll open this way, it'll connect to the other fence, and basically the animals, what you can do is you can shoot them to the other pasture. So they would hit the fence and then they would shoot up into the other pasture. And so we're thinking this would be the dry lot, pasture 1, and probably, I would say at least 2 pastures, at least. If we can squeeze 3, you're gonna be able to rotate them a little bit more often. So the goal would be for the animals to, basically when that one gets grazed down, you lock it, then you let them walk the road to the second one and then to the third one to give them fresh pasture. The idea is that this place is about 4 times as many acres of grass and graze land as we have right now. One, the animals are gonna have a ton more space. They're gonna be stoked, but we should be able to do rotational grazing, so that way we don't have to worry about them, eating it all the way down and creating all that mud issue that you guys saw earlier at the house. And so at the entrance of each basically pasture, I want to have a hay feeder, so that way we can supplement hay even if they are further out, and then a hydrant and power. So you can plug something in if you need to have heated water, you need to turn on the water, and you need hay. So each pasture will have one of these, and all of them are going to be accessible on this line. So there's going to be a fence that goes around where you drive. So I literally jump out of my truck, I grab onto the hydrant, pull it up. The tub is in the pasture, in the pen. The animals can't get to me, but I can turn on the water and shut it off right there and then go fill the next tank and fill the next tank without having to go in the animal pen. And then same thing with the skid loader, feeding them hay and stuff like that. We'll make it to where you can access it from this outside road here and be able to put it in there without having to go inside the pasture. So that is the overall plan. That is the overall layout. I think it's going to be good. There's a lot more work down here than I thought, though. Now that I've come down here, it's been a long time. Like I said, all that has to be clear. So we're going to need to bring the big excavator down here. We got to tear out some fence. We got to pull a ton of T-posts, and then we have to build all the fence. I think building the fence it'll be probably 3-4 days and a whole crew of people. It's about a 6 mile. It's about 6 acres of pasture in total. And right now at my house, it's like 1.5 to 2. So there is a ton to get fenced in. So anyways, that's the plan with the animals. They're going to be living here. It's great. It's down. That's north. So they're going to have a great wind block. These trees right here are going to block it. The hill's going to block it. The house is going to block it. There's a ton more trees here. So the shade should be phenomenal. In the summer, like this should create a ton of canopy where all this is shaded. So it should be better for the animals. Originally, when I bought this property, my plan was to have them pasture all up there. But then when Brad was like, I would love to live there and buy that property and be your neighbor, I was like, yeah, go for it. There's still plenty of space for the animals. We're still going to have more than enough space for them. It would have been cool to have the animals way up there. I think they're going to be just as happy here. Plus, it'll be a little easier to monitor them down here versus if they're way down over there in Narnia. I don't know where the hell Ralph is. He hopped a fence. Now he's out drinking somebody's pool water. Oh, he can't figure it out. So I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a good setup. Like I said, there's all these trees. Obviously, we'll have leaves in the summer, so they should have tons of shade, a lot more area to graze, a lot more area to run around. And I think there's enough space over there. We got to go clear all those trees for Brooklyn's petting zoo. Be right by the shop, real nice and easy. There's going to be a lot of mulching and a lot of shredding to get everything opened up so we can go, properly run fence. It should be good. The other thing too is for us to move in and move the animals, all we got to do is finish their dry lot and that's it. We can also do the pastures, later on and later in the spring. So it's not such a huge rush. We have so much going on right now. I don't see how there's any way we're going to fence in 6 acres, plus remodel a house, plus finish the main house, plus finish the shop and get moved in like 3.5 weeks. I don't foresee that happening. Also, I don't know about drilling T-posts because the ground's frozen right now. So that could also be part of an issue. But anyways, that's the plan with the animals. Comment down below some ideas that you guys have. And I know I promised you guys a sneak peek of the main house. You're going to have to wait on that. they're working on something really cool. I want to film it and make sure I properly document it, so you're not getting any of the new house. But like I said, if you want to see the remodel, go check out Beefcake Construction YouTube channel. All that stuff's happening. It's looking good. I think the animals are going to be happy here. Again, I want you guys' feedback. Now that I've had animals for 3 or 4 years, I feel like I understand the do's and the don'ts, but you guys obviously know way more than I do about this stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Kiss them and peace.